Good morning. My name is Jordan. My name is Jordan Lewis, and the project I did in 2016-2017 caption year was the portable. So my project was to build a portable wind turbine that's capable of be charged with both a case or an iPhone. And initially, what you see here is a design that I tried to build, but I realized that I wouldn't be able to do so due to private constraints. The origins of this idea came from me wanting to be interested in environmental science and environmental engineering. So what I wanted to do is build a project that's capable of helping the environment positively. One of the things I initially wanted to do was build something that had solar panels, but I strayed away from that to expand in STEM class and decided to build a wind turbine that's capable of charging a lot of the research that I initially focused on was on large-scale wind turbines, which you see in America a lot is large wind turbines like we saw on the previous slide. And initially I focused on components of the wind turbine, how they work, how they function, and also on energy prediction charts like the one you see here. And what that tells me is what diameter and wind speed will, how much energy will be generated based on those constraints and specifications. Also, I did the research, I realized that the benefits of a smaller design is that it would be portable and lighter, also innovative, and it's not something you see every day, and also it allows for cleaning up with renewable energy use, which is something that I want to focus on, because the great thing about wind energy is that it's always available and can always be harnessed. So my hypothesis in the design statement was how can I build a small-scale wind turbine that's capable of charging a front of the road case with design that's affordable and has blades like the Japanese and previous. So the first thing I did was build a PVC wind turbine, which I see in the back when it comes around. With this, I printed 3D blades, and I tested each blade twice for a total of 10 minutes. And at each minute increment, I looked at how much voltage was being produced over the time period. The first that I tested was 5.5 inches diameter and had 4 blades total. And that way the average was 5.2 amps per minute. And from looking at this blade, I realized I really wanted to build a blade that's bigger and that's larger, so that way more energy can be produced. So the next blade I tested was 3.75 inches in radius, and this blade produced an average of 23.02 in the first test and 21.4 in the second test. So this blade, which was much skinnier and had a longer radius, I felt that it was more successful, but I also wanted to have a larger surface area. That's why in the third test I decided to print that 3D blade you see here. And this was the most successful by far, which produced an average of 29.73 amps per minute. And I felt that this made me realize that I wanted to design that's most light, but at the same time as a large surface area, so that way a lot of energy can be produced. The second thing I did was construct a circuit, and I did this using various techniques, one of them being soldering. And soldering, for those of you who don't know, is a technique that uses a hot iron to put 2 pieces of metal together. And this was by far the most difficult thing I had to do in my project because it involves a lot of precision and detail. So I focused on this for around 2 or 3 weeks, and it took a really long time. It took a lot of trial and error just to get it to work once. My final prototype, which I constructed using CAD, is this one here. It's 5 inches in radius, and it has 4 blades, and it's 2.4 inches in width. And this combines a lot of the different designs I saw that I tested in the beginning because I have a large surface area, and at the same time, it's very light, and meaning it can be moved around in various different places. So I used that design I did testing using the circuit and that design I saw on the previous slide. I came up with these 2 charts, and I was only able to test for 20 minutes because unfortunately it stopped working after 20 minutes. But I was able to, regardless of still able to test, and I did this for the first test I tested using a multimeter just to see how much energy was being produced at each minute. And then I also tested charging and recharging the case, and I was successful in doing that. And as you can see here, the maximum I was generating was 0.04 volts, and the minimum was 0.01. And you'll see that there's a little bit of fluctuation, and that's mainly because the problem is that the circuit is not as strong as it could have been. So that means that when In reflection, I felt that the gaps in taught a lot of research skills and engineering skills. Research skills being what good researchers and how to conduct your research, and separating what the good sources are from the bad, and also engineering skills such as soldering and such as using CAD, because those are the skills that you can use when you have a real job in the real world or work at college. The next steps on our project would definitely be to remake the circuit, because at this time it's very iffy and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I definitely want to remake that as soon as I have the time. And I want to test using other people and actually see what the design if they were to like for a run. And then I'll build headgear that you can actually use to cover your head, so that way you can like if you're running or for a hike, you can actually see turbine moves. Lastly, I want to say thanks to Dr. B, who was my mentor, Mr. Crucial, who was my mentor, Mr. Arbor, who was the STEM capstone teacher, Mr. Radford, who developed my CAD design in the 2016-2017 capstone class. Thank you. Anyone have any questions about my project?
Yes. Last time you see the solar panels? Yeah.
Excuse me?
Last time you see the solar panels?
Well, I didn't choose solar panels because I felt that design, the solar panels are already used a lot in our, like, in the United States, in America too, so I felt that using wind energy would be more unique to my project.